What's going on, everyone? This is Dark Synth, and I will be going over how to escape the corner, because I know a lot of lower level players have a hard time knowing what their options are and how to really get out of the corner. So I will be going over a few situations that will help you. So without further ado, let's just get on into it. First things first, I just want to show you that learning to take the throw is very important, because it takes about 10 to 11 throws to really KO you, because they do so little damage. But if you get caught trying to parry, you know, you're going to take a little more damage. But generally, it's better to just take the throw, and this is why. Okay, so that's about 10 to 11 throws. I lost track. Compare that to getting shimmied, and now you take a full combo to the face. And that can be up to like 60% depending on how many resources the opponent has. So it's better to just honestly take the throw when you can, because at some point your opponent is gonna try to shimmy. They're not gonna throw you completely to death, because at some point they're going to try to change their option, and they're going to do something like this. So they're going to, at some point, walk forward, walk back, and try to bait your throw tech. But you need to pay attention to your health bar. If you have like more than 30 or 40% health, so let's say, even if you have this much health, it's still better to take the throw rather than getting shimmied, because right here is about 4 throws compared to just one combo. So keep that in mind when you're in the corner. So going back to this recording, so your opponent's going to shimmy at some point, right? And they're going to try to bait your throw tech. Now, you have 2 options to beat this. You can do a low forward, something like that, and then go into drive rush and get your combo, and then now you're pushed out of the corner. Good option. If you need to make sure you can read that they're gonna shimmy. Some people will just straight up not condition you with throws, and they'll just try to shimmy right away. So that's another reason to just block and respect the throw. So now that's option A, is to catch them with a low short or low forward when they're walking back. And option B is to just jump forward, because now you just turned the tables. So now you put them in the corner, and you did like 40 damage to them. Just paying attention to your opponent's habits, like throwing you, how many times they throw you before they actually try to shimmy you. And it's pretty easy to react to. Like if you see them walk back, you can just delay your crouching medium kick, or you can also just delay your forward jump. So you block for a few frames and then jump, and that will beat walk back when they try to shimmy you. Okay, so now let's talk about when you have the opponent in the corner. What should you do? A lot of people think you just want to put relentless pressure on them. Okay, so a lot of mid-level players tend to like have this misconception that you should be trying to, you know, pressure your opponent as much as you can in the corner, which is true. You should, but you also should learn when to just chill. And typically, the best range to play at in the corner is around here, because this limits their options. They cannot walk back. They can only jump, which is very reactable, and you can just anti-air them, put them back in the corner. And they can only walk forward and try to press a button, which you can just use the space behind you. See, you have more movement than they do. They can only move forward. You can move backward. But you don't want to move too far backward and give them space to where they can also move backward. Because then they can just easily whiff punish you. So learning to keep a little bit of a distance and like checking them with fireballs, and even just, you can walk up and check them with a button too, but be careful if they do try to jump, because if they do, so say I do go to walk up and hit them and they jump like that, you need to learn to cross cut. I can't get it right here, but cross cutting is pretty much when the opponent jumps over you. I'll show you real quick. And you anti-air them on the opposite side. But learning to react with that is pretty important. So that way you can keep up the pressure, you knock them down, and then you can probably drive rush, and just act like, yeah, drive rush, and then throw them back in the corner, and boom, you can start your offense again. Or just let them hang themselves by trying to do unsafe stuff. Like Kimberly here, she could, maybe the player could get desperate and do like a slide, and then just punish her, keep her in the corner. But yeah, typically, just to reiterate, you want to play at this range, but you can also play the movement game and then kind of walk up, do something quick, do like a low forward EX fireball or Asho. So yeah, hopefully this will help your corner game offensively and defensively. I got a comment or two talking about how some players struggled with being in the corner, so I hope this helps and will help you increase your gameplay and improve as a player. And that's what this channel is all about, is helping people improve. But that's it. This is Darkson signing out, and I hope you take care.
Let us begin. Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round one. Listen closely, approach me. Don't try to treat me like greater than closely impossible. I cut a sucker in small chunks, more rhymes than like a boy makes slams so slow. Ryu wins!
Money back, everybody wanna know.